Good morning and welcome to the Daily Word with Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. My name is Kathleen McMurray, one of the pastors here, and it is my delight to be with you this morning, September 23rd. I wanted to share with you a scripture today from Genesis chapter 28, verses 10 through 16. Jacob left Beersheba and went toward Haran. He came to a certain place and stayed there for the night because the sun had set. Taking one of the stones of the place, he put it under his head and lay down in that place. And he dreamed that there was a ladder set up on the earth, the top of it reaching to heaven. And the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. And the Lord stood beside him and said, I am the Lord, the God of Abraham your father and the God of Isaac. The land on which you lie I will give to you and to your offspring. And your offspring shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread across to the west and to the east, and to the north and to the south. And all the families of the earth shall be blessed in you and in your offspring. Know that I am with you and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land. For I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Then Jacob woke from his sleep and said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it. Jacob, at this point in his life, is escaping the wrath of his brother Esau, from whom he stole the birthright that was due to Esau. Through trickery and through malicious ways, Jacob stole the birthright from his brother, and so his brother is threatening wrath upon him. And so Jacob leaves his home, leaves his family, leaves his life, and escapes into the wilderness to try and escape the wrath. But even as he is struggling and facing the consequences of his actions and the difficulties that he has brought upon himself, God is still with him. God promises, know that I am with you and will keep you wherever you go. And God continues to echo the promise of deliverance, the promise of a future for Jacob and for his descendants. Jacob probably did not expect God to be with him in this place. As he says, surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it. Perhaps we find ourselves in places where we don't feel like God is there. Maybe it is because, like Jacob, we have sinned. We have done something malicious to someone else, and we are facing the consequences of our actions. Perhaps we find ourselves in those places where we believe God may not be because of what others have done to us, because of what others have said about us. Or perhaps we feel that God is absent simply because of the circumstances that life has brought to us. And yet, in these places, God is still present. We cannot run away from God. God always is with us. The promise for Jacob is the promise for us as well, that God will keep us wherever we go, even when it's difficult to see. So I hope and pray today that if you find yourself in a circumstance, whether it is due to actions of yours, actions of others, or simply our broken world, and you feel tempted to say that God is not present, that you will remember this story and remember God's promises, that God will be with you wherever you go. Even if it's hard to see, God is with you. You are not alone. May you be blessed today, my friends.